Jonathan Arazo, a junior at Notre Dame Catholic School in Ontario, no longer has to attend church services and other religious programs after the Ontario Superior Court handed down what may prove to be a precedent-setting decision for the Canadian province's publicly funded Catholic schools. Jonathan's father, Oliver Arazo, said that the court's decision means my family will no longer have to live with this prolonged anguish that we have been put through any longer. However, it will only be fulfilling when every parent's and every student's rights are protected in the law. A three-member board of Ontario Divisional Court handed down a ruling that Jonathan did not have to participate in liturgical services or go to retreats at the school under the Education Act. Jonathan's father previously got an exemption for his son from having to take religious courses after a prolonged fight with the Dufferin-Peel Catholic School Board District. In its ruling, the board said the religious services and other religion-based programs and field trips should be considered programs and thus should be exempt. School board spokesman Bruce Campbell said the board was weighing its options after the decision. We have 15 days from the date of release of the court's decision to appeal and would reserve comment at this time, Campbell said. Oliver Arazo's attorney, Nathaniel Erskine Smith, said his client was right to seek an exemption from the court. I hope this resolves the issue for parents across the province, noted the lawyer. Oliver Arazo requested that his son be allowed to work in the school library or other areas of the school during religious events. I believe this sets a very important precedent and will expose the misinformation that Catholic school boards have given parents and students, he said. Kyle Naylor, a resident from Midland, Ontario, has been one of the strongest advocates for parents who have children who do not want to participate in religious activities at Catholic schools. What's exciting about this ruling is it brings to light this little-known right, Naylor said. Unlike my situation and many others, parents don't have to endure months of battling to obtain their exemption. They can simply opt out of religion classes and participation in such things as Mass and liturgies with a letter to the board and a reference to this court case. Massachusetts Brandeis University recently reversed its decision to award an honorary degree to women's rights advocate and former member of the Dutch Parliament, Ayaan Hirsi Ali, at its 2014 commencement. The university released its list of prospective award recipients early in April, and many in what Brandeis student newspaper The Justice referred to as a torrent of public outrage referred the Brandeis Board of Trustees to public interviews where Miss Ali made statements very critical of Islam. Miss Ali is Somali-born and has first-hand experience as a child of extremist Islam. She overcame a childhood that included civil war, body mutilation, and an attempted forced marriage, and now dedicates herself to advocating for the rights of women and girls across the Muslim world, using her own story as an example and warning. In 2007, the same year, Ali founded the AHA Foundation, an organization working to protect women and girls from oppression justified by religion. She also called Islam a death cult in the London Evening Standard. While recognizing Ali's contribution to women's rights, calling her a compelling public figure, and welcoming future discussions about her work on campus, Brandeis University, in a statement released April 8, said it had reconsidered its original decision and found Miss Ali's public stance on Islam inconsistent with the core values of the institution. In a statement of her own, Ali said she was shocked and blamed being removed from the list on her comments having been taken out of context. She claimed it was implausible that the university was unaware of her full body of work when it made its original offer of an honorary degree. Hassan Mwangizi, an ex-Muslim from Uganda who recently converted to Christianity, has accused his Muslim relatives of attempting to poison him in early April of 2014. In an email to the Morning Star News, a Christian not-for-profit website based in Laguna Hills, California, Mwangizi recounted his experiences with converting from Islam to Christianity in the Christian majority-identified Uganda. Although his Muslim relatives denied doing it, the alleged victim reports the attempted poisoning is only the most recent in a series of intolerant acts perpetrated against him since his conversion. Mwangizi says he lost his job following his 2003 conversion, as well as being ostracized by family, having his property vandalized, and being beaten by a crowd of angry Muslims. Following this, Mwangizi moved to a predominantly Muslim area and opened his Grace International Nursery and Primary School, a Christian school. In 2011, he was accused of sexual impropriety with the underage daughter of a sheikh. After several attempts to get his accuser to appear in court to testify against him, the case was dropped in May of 2012. A few weeks following his acquittal, Mwangizi alleges the owner of his Christian school's land denied selling it to him and was given a court order to close down the school, and his house was burned down. Mwangizi said he was lured to the house of a Muslim relative requesting prayers for an ill family member in early April 2014. Tea and bread was served, and Mwangazi said he immediately felt ill. Doctors at Doko Medical Center revealed that he has most likely ingested diazinon, a pesticide. Mwangazi was treated with atropine drugs and released, but he was told the Morning Star News that he needs ongoing detox treatment, but he does not have the money.